If you've ever sold your art at an art fair, you know just how discouraging it can be when someone comes into your booth and then starts haggling with you on your prices, especially if your prices are already very fair within the market of what you're trying to sell, whether you're selling originals or prints. So in this video, I want to share some of the things that I've learned from selling my art at art fairs for the last 10 years. These are some tips that have helped me maximize my profit and not undervalue my work to where I feel like I'm getting taken advantage of. Because you have to watch out, right? There are people who come to these events who specifically are bargain hunters, and they are looking to haggle with you. They are looking to try to figure out how they can get the artwork that they want for the lowest possible price. So what you want to do is be prepared for this ahead of time. And one thing that you can do is build in a little wiggle room in your pricing. What I like to do is price my work up $10 or $15 higher than it would normally be at the show. And that way, if someone asks for a discount, I can say, well, I can come down $10 on it. That said, a lot of people are looking for a much larger discount or some other motivator to get them to purchase. And you don't want to lose a sale. Now, I'm not suggesting to ever drop your prices by like 50% or anything like that. Customers would surely love it, especially the bargain hunters. But what I suggest, instead of doing a steep discount, if you can tell the person is a real bargain hunter, first off, I would try offering them a freebie. Let's say they are looking at an original painting and you have some art prints there and you've noticed they've also been looking through the prints. What you might suggest is that if they purchase the original painting, you will put a free print in there with their order and they can choose whatever print they would like. This way they are getting something a little extra and you're not out that much money, especially if you are making your own prints and they are being made at an affordable price. And what I've experienced in my business is if I offer that free print, oftentimes customers are really excited about it because I charge around $20 for my prints. This would be a bigger discount than they would be getting if I offered just $10 off the painting. So they feel like they're getting something really good that they want. They might be able to gift the print to a friend or to their child. And so it's something that sweetens the deal a little bit. But for me, my cost in their prints are around $1.35. And so it's much better for me to add in a print to their sale to get them to want to purchase than even giving them a $10 off discount. Another thing that you can try, if you can tell they really just don't have the money to spend on an original painting and they're trying to negotiate you down too low to where you're not going to make what you need to out of the painting, what you might offer is a canvas print of the painting. Even if you don't have it there available, I do this all the time. I say, look, I can sell you a canvas print. Instead of the $400 painting, my canvas prints are only $100, and I tell them that they look just as good as the originals, almost as good. They're not an original, of course, but they are the next best thing and much more affordable, and I'll even ship it to them for free. They'd have it in about a week and a half. I've used this strategy a lot of times at art fairs, and it often leads to sales. And if they can't afford the canvas print, like once you're telling them about it and you can tell this is just also still out of their budget, make sure to take them over to your print bin and show your cheapest price print of the painting that they're interested in. Because oftentimes this will at least get you something for a sale. You might not sell the original that they were looking at, but you can sell a print. At least the time that you took to talk to them while you're in your booth to try to sell to them was worth something. And then maybe the next person who comes in will be more willing and have the budget to buy an original. You just never know. But what I've learned is to try to make a sale off of every person who comes in my booth, even if it's not the thing they came in for right away. Like if it's not that original painting, try to get them to leave with a print of it. Another thing that you can try is doing a bundle deal. So if you see them looking at one canvas print and they can't decide between the other one, you might say, hey, if you buy this one, I'll give you the second canvas print for half off. Sometimes that will push the customer over the edge to just go ahead and buy both of them. And for me personally, if I'm able to sell two of them by giving one of them for half off, it means that I gave an entire 25% discount to the whole order. If you're just doing the math, that's not too much of a discount. I've worked that into my pricing structure so that I can do that if I'm able to sell enough pieces at once to be able to substantiate it. Now, all of that said, if you get somebody who comes in your booth and is just continuing to haggle, or if they are looking at your cheapest priced item, like a $20 print, and they're like, hey, will you take $10 for this? Don't do it, just pass on it. You'll have lots of shows coming up in the future that you can sell those prints at full price that you're asking for to the customers. You don't have to lower your prices just to satisfy the wants or needs of the customer. What you can do instead is just give them your business card, ask them to subscribe to your newsletter, where they might be able to get deals on misprints or something like that that you will be releasing in the future that will be more affordable, but that you don't bring to the shows. This way you might be able to make a sale off of that person at some point in the future, but you're not undervaluing your work and wasting your hard effort, whether it's on the prints or on the originals, at lowering your prices too far. If you found this video helpful, make sure to check out this one on how to maximize your profit at art fairs. All right, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.